ooh, 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 ooh. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, boom. Oh, it's so fat. It's juicy. Oh, I'm sorry. Talking real loud and shit. Bitch, you are streaming.
Oh, you're streaming?
Yes, I am.
Let me pull it up. It's not showing your stream.
It probably is gonna take a couple of seconds because I just went live. We are officially
I got 79.4K
okay.
channel points.
Okay. I got plenty of water if you want to redeem that. I need to fucking time out that water thing to where you can only do it once every 30 minutes or something. Would it help if I make the water more expensive? There's like
No.
20,000 channel points to get me to drink some water.
Yes.
See, we can work with the channel points I have, Raven. Free for all. Yes. Oh! FFA, y'all. FFA 14. Free for all with 14 players. They are really out of line with this.
Are you cooking anything? Order anything today?
I opened up a can of salsa and then
Oh, sh. Mm-hmm.
mixed it with a chicken breast that I had cooked a couple of days ago and put out on the patio. So it was I had
Help
to
me, help me,
fucking
help
damn
me,
near
somebody help me.
defrost it today. And then cut that up into a million pieces and then put that some taco seasoning on it and then threw it on top of some corn tortilla shells.
That sounds good.
It's delicious. Um Very delicious. You never realize how much a whole chicken breast is until you're like, what the fuck do I do with the
Oh,
rest of it?
chicken breast? Yeah.
And there is nobody playing Gears on my friends list. Is that light too bright? Should I change it to a different shade? Maybe that's more natural. It's more of a more flattering for my warm tones. Now let's get in here and see if I can get any kills. Oh damn, the game is already almost over. Are you if you answer, will you tell Cute that I'm streaming right now? Oh shit. Oh shit, no, no, no! Oh, the cat was on. There you go. Yo, Lamont! Thanks for liking the stream. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the follow button. And how are you doing today? Trying to. Oh.
So, do you feel like the training that you were getting, well, not the training, but the help that you were getting from the pros is helping on Gears 5?
I know it was really helpful. I just need to practice the moves that I was taught.
Mm-hmm. feel like people can help you and like kind of demonstrate what you should do, but once you start getting the flow on your own, that's when it'll come natural. If people can tell me all day, "Oh, do this in Apex, do this in Apex," I'll be like, "Okay, I'll try it," but I need to get the feel for it, start getting in the groove.
Looks good to me.
Yeah. You just what it is you have to practice the same move 1,000 times to make it muscle memory. Shit's not gonna just fucking happen out of fucking.
That all you got?
Oh. Like I need to practice,
One kill from victory.
but I need to be able to sit up and spend 2 or 3 hours every single day doing the same move over and over again. I lost, but I came into the match was already almost over, and 14 people, and I wasn't even on the bottom.
Oh, they had a new Resident Evil showcase today
Really?
for the new one that's
Oh my
coming out, and I
gosh.
think I'm gonna get it.
Resident Evil.
I think I'm gonna pre-order it.
What, Resident Evil?
Resident Evil 8, and they even said you can sign up for the Capcom ID, and you can start like receiving betas, like you can play it before other people get it. So I'm gonna sign up for that.
Okay.
But everything's in Chinese.
Then how do you know what they said?
Can I translate this? No, like the website I'm on now.
Oh, the what?
You can
Yeah, because
translate this.
that's Boss Man. What's going on? How you doing, sir? How are you doing?
Oh no, we're not gonna go to there.
Not the one to be played with, but if you do want to see me play, you're gonna check me out at the Boss Man channel. How you doing, Boss Man? Boom, 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 boom. I cannot complain, Boss Man. I'm doing excellently. You know what I mean? I am excellent. I'm doing excellently. Excellently, I am doing well, sir. I'm doing excellently.
This should be hideously
You're doing
entertaining.
what?
I'm doing excellent. Oh no!
Change comes.
That's excellent. Yes, I'm doing excellently. I'm really happy.
A new weapon is obtainable.
Successful day. Off to a great start. Have a potential client.
Fuck, 97%. Yes, successful
Our
day.
weapon
And not just
available.
that, but this week I am giving myself the space to not be the ridiculously productive person that I feel I need to be at all times.
I feel like Capricorns are natural hustlers, so that's
Oh my god. Yeah. Because normally if I'm not getting everything done that I should be getting done, I feel like I am wasting motherfucking existence.
My mom's a Gemini. Are they crazy?
Yes.
Really?
I got enough for all.
I don't know much about Geminis, but I know about Nadia.
Fuck, 99%? Seriously?
Let's do this.
And out.
Hell yes.
Look at this motherfucker running. understand this map.
That was beautiful, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Pixelated, yo!
Dead already?
Eat shit and die. Armed and ready.
Incoming threat.
Oh, he got me.
Eat shit and die.
Oh shit, I'll take that.
Ah, I can't complain, Pixelated. I'm doing excellently, sir. How are you doing? This bitch ass thing, that's motherfucking shit.
Pixelated.
Eat shit and die.
Wow. So I got no damage on him. How? How did I shot this motherfucker? Yes, that was Raven. That was Raven!
Woo, baby! Locked and loaded.
What's going on, Pixel? What is going on?
Wow. Raven wants to know what's going on as I get massacred in this motherfucking game.
I'm not good with shotguns, and once I realized it's the only gun y'all use in that game,
It's only certain
nope.
modes. How the fuck did you get me from my motherfucking move? This is bullshit. This vibing out. I feel you, Pixelated. I feel you, sir.
Come on, baby.
Why? 91. Okay. I can't kill nobody in this motherfucker. Okay, I see that shit.
That's it. Here. Oh, that's it.
Thank you.
Incoming frag.
Oh, killed my fucking self.
Locked and loaded. Flash another.
Motherfucker. Oh my gosh! Who just sniped me from the... Oh wow.
Who's got? Oh yeah, motherfucker. And I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Neutralized.
Fuck.
Hold your ass.
An enemy has 10 kills remaining. What will you do about it?
I'll take those.
Man.
Hold up! We're not done yet!
Ah, not really good at this game, Pixelated. You see me out here dying, losing.
That's it! Target down!
Oh no! Fuck me!
Mine now.
Come on, baby!
There you go.
Wow. Okay, no damage to him. So apparently I didn't shoot him. My gun didn't do nothing.
Now we're talking.
You like that? Who's next, baby?
Ah! And that's me not being able to control my shots.
Locked in!
An enemy has 5 kills remaining. Reverse this course now.
Ah,
Little help here!
We're not done. Incoming frag!
An enemy is 1 kill from victory.
Fire up! It's jam!
and they won. It's okay though. Long shot. I wasn't on the bottom, but I did get a negative kill death ratio, 11 kills and 20 deaths, which is tragic. The thing about these quick play games is that they're not ranked, so you could be in games with people who are the best in the world and the worst.
I want to be the very
Mm-mm.
that no one ever
Not at all.
was. Pokemon.
Yeah, but when you get into ranked, you're only with people who are comparable in skill, mostly, because there are people who rank and derank. Raven with the bitty bitty bum bums. Is it? You want me to shake some? You want me to shake some itty bitties or some bitty bitties?
No, it is okay.
Marveler said yes. Perfect timing because he heard you sing.
Oh
Raven!
gosh,
I gotta stop doing that.
I can't sing.
Actually, you can, and I've heard you do it. So you can lie all you want to.
We can all harmonize, but we can't sing.
No, not everybody can harmonize, and
Same.
not everybody can sing. I'm shaking. Ooh, shaking.
What
What's
is
up,
Pete
Marla?
talking about?
I don't know. I haven't looked at that I'm streaming, so I can't really be involved. You wish you could probably sing Pixelated. I've heard your speaking voice. I feel like if you control your breath and once you go all the way through puberty, you'll be able to do whatever you want to with your voice.
One goal in life is to learn how to sing I Was Here beautifully, like Beyonce.
Can you read the chat? Marveler's talking to you, or do you want me to read it to you?
I'm in Apex. Marvel, you're gonna have to wait right now, but
Marveler said, "Hello, Raven, the Southern Belle stealth queen with a sultry voice."
I don't know what you thought this
With
was,
the
buddy.
sultry voice. He said you never gonna touch the
May the
Beyonce.
best warrior win.
I would like to point out, I think that the biggest problem that we have is assuming that you have to sound like somebody else to be considered to the bitch.
Taking out the trash!
There are
A new
people who
weapon
sing
is
completely
obtained.
different
Jason
from
is
me
calling
from
me.
Beyonce.
Target my mark.
Why is he calling me?
It doesn't mean that you can't sing. Oh my god. Shit,
You had it
87%.
coming.
A new power weapon is obtainable.
Shit. I hate that you can fucking hit through walls with that shit.
That's it! Putting them down.
Pretty sure you're dead.
Good to go.
Pretty sure you're dead.
I am dead. Oh, okay.
Great.
Hello. Hello.
Yes. Oh.
You will not believe that phone call. I hate that my audio is included in the stream. But I'm pretty sure you can guess what it was
I
about.
can imagine. Boundaries.
Oh yeah. I got
He's
enough for
gone.
all ya.
You just gonna hang out and
Lots of leather. Roll up, roll over.
oh, he got me.
Dang, yeah, motherfucker.
I am the jump master.
Jump man, yeah, that's me. Oh, fucking hiding.
You know what?
I hear somebody.
Too easy. That was beautiful, baby.
Terminate.
Shit. Oh, he got me.
Neutralize.
He got me.
Game, stop moving. Game. He doesn't want it.
Here.
He's really just been hanging around in this fucking corner the whole time, huh?
Taking out the trash.
Team, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I'm down. Raven is not trying to communicate with me. We're in the same party.
I'm in this intense game right now. I need help.
You got me.
Good to go.
You got me.
What the heck?
An enemy has 10 kills
What the
remaining.
heck? We got a whole team. Why are they not helping? They're picking each other up. This should not be happening.
Drop that motherfucker.
You got me.
Pathetic.
That's
Get
fine,
out
but
of
we're,
here.
yeah, we're in the same party. So I can hear her when she talks.
Yeah, that's it.
You got me. My dumb ass was fucking standing there too. Like I just let her slide in for the kill.
Drop that motherfucker.
Ah, why didn't I get behind the? Why didn't I get in the cover, you ask? Because I'm dumb. That's all. Oh, fuck, I hate that base. And he's actually just gonna stand down there with him.
What's going on, Marble?
An enemy is 5 kills from victory.
Catch him out. Mr. Ugly's uglier.
What? Dead already?
Fuck.
Hell yes.
Got it.
Neutralized.
Fuck the thing is, I saw he had the grenade. I just didn't know it was
Hell
grenade.
yes. Incoming fire! Stay fast, asshole!
I
Help here!
wow. He hit.
How's that? Mine now.
Wow.
Your defeat draws near. Act now.
He got his 30 kills. I ended number 6 out of 14. Still a negative kill death ratio. What's 6 out of 14? I'm above the 50th percentile. Barely. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see if I can go in and get higher than number 6.
Oh man.
You all right, baby? You all right, baby? All right, let's do this. Boom, boom.
Some say.
It,
Oh, Dizzy's back.
I thought he DC'd.
His brother is really hard to play with.
Asshole or like, is this the same one?
Yeah, I think he knows brother. His brother's a pusher, and he doesn't play strategically, and we do. So he's the cause of our death 90% of the time.
Ah. Who were the brothers that we used to play with? Where we called them Pops and Elroy.
This is Dizzy and his brother.
Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
This should be hideously entertaining.
So
She got me!
Jason was like,
Oh,
Jason
she's
was
gonna
like,
just stand there and wait for people to come to her?
with a shotgun?
Well, I mean,
I hate this.
A new weapon is obtained.
My favorite.
I wonder if they have this one part on Good Burger on YouTube.
A new power weapon is on the field.
You just target practice.
They do. I'm happy I wasn't the only one that thought this was funny.
there was a part of Good Burger that was funny.
Yeah, don't tell me you don't like Good
I
Burger.
hated it. It wasn't. That's a different era. I think that you had to be like grow up enjoying.
It's hilarious. It's a fun movie.
It's Why am I not able to shoot anybody? Yeah, I didn't. It's not my type of comedy, though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pour it on.
Bossman liked it. What? I missed him?
Boss Man, Good Burger is good. I don't know what's going on with my brain. Maybe you gotta watch this next
No,
week.
God, no. I don't have that kind of.
Sit down.
Yeah, I don't. Bossman, it's not my brand. I can't shoot him at all.
Targets neutralized.
I absolutely hate Keenan and Kel. Actually, I forget which one of them is the non-funny one on fucking like I hate everything about them. I've never liked anything they've been in. I don't even like the skits that old boy does on Saturday Night Live.
The only thing with Kale, I think this is Kale we're talking about, is how he kind of switched up on Keenan and acts like he didn't know him.
I don't know why they're both equally not funny.
I don't know. I'm just like a loyal, extremely loyal person. And I feel like if we both came up on the same TV show, we were kind of partners. And then when I finally make it on this huge platform, which is Saturday Night Live, and then I act like I don't know you, it's kind of shady.
Well, are you sure he's acting like he doesn't know him? I mean, because you can't take people with
Yeah,
you.
they don't communicate. Yeah, you can't take people with you, but he acts like he doesn't know them. Like they're not friends or anything.
Maybe they were
They
never
don't
friends.
communicate. That's not what the other person's saying.
Fuck 99%.
I mean, you don't owe anyone anything, but I think it just depends on the person and how certain people are.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
I mean, because there are people that will always think that I'm pretending I don't know them, but it's because I am, because I don't fuck with them.
Eliminated.
Okay, that could be the case. That's probably what he's doing. He doesn't mess with him anymore, and he's acting like he doesn't know him.
I shot this bitch! Are you people see this?
Oh, you think they made up, Boss Fan? Okay, I need to get caught up on that. I didn't know they made it up. People usually make up when they bring stuff to life. But did they really make up? Speaking of Donald Trump, all these people falsely accused in prison right now, why did he pardon Kodak Black and Lil Wayne?
Because Lil Wayne is his
Of
supporter,
all the people,
and because Kodak Black was on the news, he was trying to fucking galvanize the black people to his side. And Lil Wayne was out there talking about how there was no such thing as racism, and how
It's
Trump was
race.
his man. And of course, he's gonna pardon him. Most of the people that Trump pardoned were fucking lobbyists and financiers and shit like that.
that sucks.
The only one good thing that I saw on the entire list, because you know I did that YouTube video on it. The one thing that I saw on the list, and I forget what the dude's name was, but he did pardon one black dude who was who was in prison for life
I don't like
for a
violence.
non-violent fucking drug crime,
I think I know who you're talking about.
and he pardoned him, and that was one. But I'm like, that doesn't make him a good person. You know what I mean? And it doesn't make him not racist. Most of the racist people
I think when it comes to Donald,
Go ahead. Ugh. Good burger.
An enemy is 5 kills from
Wow, he
victory.
got me. And then you have all these people who are like, you guys are stupid for voting for Biden, yada yada yada. I'm like, no matter who you voted for, you made your choice, and whether you won or lost, let's try not to fucking forget that none of these motherfuckers give a fuck about you. Fuck.
You just target pack.
You got me. And they do that thing that I don't know how to combat where they run in one direction and turn towards me and shoot.
I don't like it louder now because I don't like it.
An enemy is one kill
They
from
really
victory.
nice ketchup good burger. How cliche.
Too easy. Flat out.
Yeah, I'm just disappointed in Lil Wayne.
Oh,
He
wow.
did used to make really good music.
He won.
Oh, get these people down.
I can't be disappointed in Lil Wayne because I never expected better from him to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, he was exactly what I expected from him. When he said
Mhm.
that bullshit, like, if you compile a list of all the lyrics to every song, skyrockets in sight, boom!
Oh, did you see? I meant to send you this video. So they're giving this girl a lot of crap because of the song she made.
What was the song?
I'm about to play it so you can hear it. Tell me what you think about this. Can you understand what she's
No.
saying? Okay, I'm gonna play it again.
No, you playing it again ain't gonna help because I don't understand what you're saying.
She's saying Yellow Bone is what he wants. And that's the whole song. That's what the whole song is about. And you know,
The whole song is about her being
Um,
light skinned.
yeah, and then this is what she said. She said, "Why can't I make a song for my light-skinned baddies? Why y'all think I'm hating on other colors when there are millions of songs speaking on all types? Why are y'all so sensitive and take it personal?"
I don't think she realizes the problematic history of colorism in the black community as it pertains to white supremacy.
I don't think she really cares or wants to know.
Exactly. This is the thing. 2021 is the year of not giving a fuck. If you don't understand right now, by now, why everything you're fucking doing is terrible, or why the things that you're doing are problematic and you deserve to be fucking counseled for them, it's nobody's job to teach you. You don't want to be a better person?
My thing is, like,
A new weapon is
I'm just to the
obtainable.
point where I really don't care. It's stupid, and I'm not going to give it any energy.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Absolutely.
Like, we know why these people do this stuff. We know why, and I'm not going to argue with them about it.
Like, is
And
she
the people
pretending
who are
that she doesn't
for it-
know that there's a ton of black men all over social media talking about how they would never date a black girl, or why they don't like dark skinned girls, or how
Really needed this.
what was that ugly ass fucking rapper who was talking about how he didn't want to he wouldn't date a black girl.
Kodak Black. I think it was a
Gee,
Kodak Black.
I wonder if it was Kodak Black, Mr. fucking commuted sentence by Donald Trump. But yeah, yes, Skyrock. It's how it pertains to us. Period. No, seriously, there are people out here who act like they don't understand the self-hate involved with thinking that because you are a lighter tone of black, that you are a valuable.
The thing
commodity.
about that woman, the thing about the woman that made that song, she's not even black.
She's not
She's
even
kind of
black.
like catfishing in a way. She's not black.
What? I'm sorry.
She's just extremely tan, and she's portraying to be a light-skinned black woman.
There's a girl on TikTok right now who calls herself dark skinned, and she is an entire. She is black facing with fucking tanning lotion. She.
And stay down.
And I'm like, really, bitch? This what we doing out here in 2021?
Let's do this.
Where do we draw the line between entertainment and being critical with entertainers? I mean, you can draw that line, but then you also have to remember you can only like them for their music as an artist, and then you don't have to like them as a person. With me, I gotta like you as a person for me to like your music.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm
So I
drawing the
can't
line
fake the funk.
everywhere. My lines is off top. If you got anything, if you got a problem with black people, number one, that's my first line being drawn. If there's a woman issue, that's my second line being drawn. Actually, the woman issue usually comes first for me because that's the one that I have the biggest problems with. I'm drawing lines. I don't give a fuck what you did in your lifetime. If it has something to do with you being problematic to black people or women, especially black women, I don't fuck with you. I don't care how good your music is. I don't care how good of a basketball, a football player you are. I don't care none about that shit. You are worthless to me, and I hope you never make another dollar. And I mean that. Because we've been doing that bullshit for years. So separate the person from what they do, and I'm like, eh. That's exactly how Trump got into office. Is us separating his personal fucking sexism with the other shit that he does.
And then why would you want to give this person money if you don't like it?
Well, because we live in a society
What's
that
support them?
that is like always forgive a man for doing something terrible, or forgive a white person for doing something terrible, and because that's what you're supposed to do. Is because what they're saying is that your issues aren't really fucking worthwhile.
Okay, so let's say a person does something shitty and then they apologize about it and say they did this when they were younger and they're not the same person.
Well, and there are many people who will forgive them, and I am not God. I don't owe anybody my motherfucking forgiveness. I think that we are promoting an unhealthy amount of letting it go in our society. I am totally here for all the super petty that is going on with today's fucking society. Like, super petty. Because what happens is people are going to raise better children and be better people. I says, the Skyrocket the party is open. You always welcome. Damn.
Oh no.
You know, and I mean, I think it speaks a lot because this is the thing. A lot of people say to forgive, but it always only pertains to white people or men. Because let's not forget that when that Judge Clarence, that Clarence Thomas dude, the Clarence Thomas and Anita Hill situation, they drugged that black woman for fucking ever for telling people about what he did to her. They drug her. And specifically the black community.
Highly efficient.
She was supposed to forgive and forget, let it go, and it's not possible for a black man who is that. Why? Why did I do that? And particularly in the black community, if you're a famous black man, we'll let you get away with any motherfucking thing. You get the wrong plastic surgery if you're a black woman, and motherfuckers is never gonna let you lay that shit down. Yeah, a lot of see. This is the thing is, we've got to unlearn a lot of the shit. We got to unlearn a lot of the shit that we've been, because it was fine. You know what I mean? And people will always bring up that. Why do you? Don't keep blaming a person for something they did in the past. I'm like, okay, well, how many people were harmed in the making of a song about a song that everybody was singing that was so fucking popular about fucking
An
date
enemy
rape,
has 10
about
kills
drugging
remaining.
a woman.
What will you do about it?
Fuck that. This
You
piece.
got the backpack? Hey, what's going on, Thomas?
What's up, Thomas?
And then
But yeah, no,
what's going on, y'all?
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
All you got?
I'm lagging so
Dead
bad.
already?
I just think that we
Oh,
need
really?
to stop letting it go.
Thomas, how are you? I know you drank a lot last night. You fell asleep. I knew this was
Drop
gonna
that
happen.
motherfucker. Let's do this.
Actually, I was up. I was. The hit me. So I did the whole thing. But pretty good. I went to that range for the first time today. That was nice.
What did you shoot? Some Pegasus?
Let's do this.
Yeah, a couple of AR.
Wow, you got me.
Guns are too powerful for me.
But
It's frightening.
was.
I'm gonna try it though. Just the power behind it.
It's really about like how you hold it. Because if you know the proper
Enemy
way
has
to
5
hold it,
kills
so when
remaining.
you get back
Fight
in-
harder.
It's not. I learned that the hard way today, actually, because I didn't have proper placement. So the part that moves, you know, that kicks back on the pistol, it kind of nipped my thumb a little bit. So, but other than that, like, I got the
It
proper
nipped your
placement.
thumb?
Yeah.
No.
The piece you have to pull it back. That moves back.
Yeah, I know how guns work.
Well,
But
yeah,
it's like, how did it nip your thumb?
I had my thumb in a wrong position.
Yes, that is very true.
Yeah, that was exactly what happened. I put my thumb in the wrong position. Hit my thumb. I didn't notice it until I shot.
You like the
shot,
view?
and then I was
Very true, Skyrocket. It does go way back. And this is the thing,
Yeah.
though, is that we've been assigning a lot of blame because a
like,
lot of people want to blame black women for that shit. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people want to blame
really?
black
Why?
men for that shit. And the truth of the matter is that we
Your
know where it
defeat
started from,
draws near.
but
Act now.
everybody's perpetrating this shit today.
Huh. Interesting. But yeah, other than that, like, it was good. You always gotta make sure.
I'm
the
sorry,
gun
Thomas.
is
I didn't
faced
even know.
forward
I
towards the-
didn't mean to interrupt you. I was
Huh?
talking to my chat.
I know you're fine. You're fine. But always gotta make sure the gun and
So,
stuff
like, a
is
lot of things
faced
are
forward
problematic
towards the
Skyrocket,
target.
specifically for me, like colorism issues of people
Oh, we're
using words
dropping
like
hot.
good hair, bad hair, even using the word nappy hair in a derogatory
That's the one thing that
term.
irritates me the most is the whole
What?
hair argument.
Well, I mean, I think
Sure,
it's a
get down.
problem because a
Down,
lot of people
down,
don't
down.
know how indoctrinated it is. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
on both sides of the equation. Oh, you gotta you jumping on skyrockets after you go to the bathroom? Got it. A lot of people don't realize just how deep that shit is, how pervasive it is.
Georgie.
Like I always wonder if people actually like their hair the way they like it, or if they like it for a specific reason that they don't recognize.
What you playing, Thomas?
Hmm?
What are you playing?
What are you dying at?
You see what I'm dying at? I'm actually playing Hitman 3 right now. I'm about to start the story.
Oh, how is it?
You're gonna stream
Oh,
it?
you're the one who was telling me that Wednesday Hitman 3 was coming out, huh?
Yes.
I accused somebody else of telling me
I
that
love it.
it was coming out. Oh, I think I accused Pixelated
Were they
or
like,
somebody.
not me?
And they were like, I don't know what's coming out on Wednesday. It was Pixelated because he was like, yeah, Persona 5 is coming out, Persona 5 and a half, Persona the sequel is coming out next month. I was like, nah, so then what's coming out on Wednesday? He was like, I don't know. I was like, nah, you know, because you told me something
That's
brand
so
new was
funny.
coming out on Wednesday. He was like, I don't know.
I don't know if it's funny because you accuse Pixelated or if it's because you just accuse somebody.
Yeah, I was accusing the
of telling
I was
you.
accusing the shit out of him. I was like, nah, you said it. It was you. What game is it if it ain't? Who is QHIZ?
Okay. Well, what makes this game so unique is that you can play the story mode from all the previous Hitman.
Yeah, that's what they said.
it and they have side missions. The game modes they have contracts.
How much is the game?
And sniper assassinations. I think it's 60. I got the.
You got the hookup? Holla if you
yeah.
hear me.
Did I get the hookup?
No, but all the shit is
Version did I get,
problematic.
actually?
Fucking hair.
I think I got the most expensive version.
Even to the point where the masculinization of
Unlikely
black
to
women
fail.
is so
But do
prevalent.
try to enjoy yourself.
Oh yeah.
Now you got black women
Oh,
who
wow.
feel like they
Oh.
gotta be fucking submissive fucking like fucking doormats in order to be seen as a woman. And then you got women who
A
feel
new
like
weapon is obtainable.
like
Power weapon available.
Resident Evil 8 doesn't come out until May 7th. Wow. Way to get my hopes up. Pee pee.
you know damn well they like to tell you 74
Dogs
years
can't eat
before
those.
and when a good ass game is coming out.
You can't eat those. You know what's so funny is I didn't want Peace to go with Coco that day. Mom's like, just take her, she'll be fine. I'm like, no. I'm taking her to the groomer. I'm gonna board her up because I don't want anything to happen. And what happened to Coco?
What happened to Coco?
Got prego.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wait, at the Brewers?
No.
It was
You
like
have to
that
take
is
the,
some full service.
You have to. We were getting, I think, service done on the 4th or something, and we had to take the dog away for a day.
What's up, RBG?
Me, I care about my dog. So I was
Yeah,
like,
we
let
a
me just take
Batman
Peace
hating
to the
stream
dog
here.
daycare for a day. And I did that. But my mom was like, no, just take her over to your aunt's friend's house and, she'll watch her. And I know how my aunt friend is. She's not going to watch her. So my aunt took Coco over there. Coco got out of the gate, ran all around the city, and got preggers.
Shit, he's going to Baby Daddy.
A rapist.
I knew something crazy was going to happen, and I did
Yep.
not want that to happen to my piece. To my
The
piece.
crazy part is if your dog was a male and got out of your yard and went and impregnated somebody's full blood dog that like if you were breeding dogs and you had a show animal and their dog got out and fucking impregnated your dog, you can sue.
This is why we need to get dogs neutered.
Yes. Cut off their animal parts. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
That
don't
is so
believe
messed up.
I also don't believe in a lot of things. I'm a crazy.
I don't believe in getting animal meat.
You're not for that?
No.
I'm for it. Because we have a lot of, homeless dogs, stray dogs running around here with no owners, and they're going to be taken to the shelter, killed, or they're going to be overbred by other dogs running around, get impregnated, and what's going to happen? It's an endless cycle. So, get your dog neutered.
Oh, I got you.
Right. Or you can prevent that if it's a household.
Everyone don't have house dogs. And most dogs.
What if you gotta make sure your puppy can't get out there.
There's a lot of ways you can prevent it, but are people preventing these things from happening?
Well, no, because
Probably not.
oh my god,
No one, a lot of people don't care when it comes to dogs. You have some people that do.
my dog got out multiple times and like escape artist type got out. Where I used to have, I had to do fucking magic tricks to keep him from getting out. He would break through fucking wooden fences,
I'll play a game on
climb up
Friday.
fucking chain link fences, fucking escape from chains and fucking leashes.
Just plain talented.
Is it almost time for us to file our
Nothing
taxes?
living wants to be like cooped up.
We keep getting emails.
They always want to be free. Why?
Oh, Brain, I gotta talk to you about something. So you know how I have shares in Apple, right? So when it comes to me filing my taxes, do I have to fill out a form for that?
Fucking, that shit's just sitting there. Like, it is part of your assets. And if you are filling out your tax returns, depending on what fucking, the fuck?
Because I got this email from my job about that, and I got a form that I have to
Yes,
fill out.
you include the form, but it's not like, oh my god, what the fuck? You include the form, but it's not gonna like, you're not like, not that you're not a millionaire.
I'm not filling out anything, but I do have to.
Well, I mean, you are filling that out because they give you the form, and then on your 1040, or if you're not using a 1040, whatever you're using to fill out, whatever you're filling out for your tax returns. I don't know, who does your tax? Do you do TurboTax, or you do it yourself, or?
Turbo. I started classes yesterday.
You started classes?
Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to school for?
Don't mind if I do.
Journalism.
Fuck.
That's usually the response I get when I tell people journalism.
So, like, you know how you fill out, you have to use your
An enemy is
when you
10
do your
kills from
taxes,
victory.
like every form that you get is something that's supposed to use on your taxes to tell the government what assets you have. That is one of the, if they are sending you the form, then that's one of the forms you have to use. But it shouldn't make that big of a difference as long as you're not fucking, you don't have like $50,000, $60,000 worth of fucking stock. And you also have, as long as you don't owe taxes, you don't have to file taxes for several
Oh
years.
yeah, I don't own anything. Ooh. What's going on, Skyrocket?
Skyrocket. Oh my gosh.
Yo, what's
A
up?
skyrockets!
What is going on?
What's going on?
Hey. What's up? That was too much to type. What's going on, Thomas?
Yeah, so basically I was talking about how problematic it is that people don't understand what the fuck they're doing when it comes to, oh bitch, the fuck, how? How and the what and the where and the why? When it comes to like colorism, sexism, racism, homophobia, transphobia, all these things that are so fucking prevalent that people don't understand,
Yeah.
even when it comes to hair, that these are learned behaviors and learned preferences that we have that don't exist outside of the fucking racism and sexism that was bred into this fucking into this country.
Well, are you sure about that though?
Am I sure about what?
About that because look, I got like it's gonna kind of sound like I'm playing devil's advocate here,
No, go ahead.
but like my rebuttal to that is
An enemy has only one kill
there's
remaining.
like I said in text, and it's hard for me to like flesh this out the way I wanted to, so I'm trying to do it like quickly all on the fly.
Go ahead.
Where do you draw the line, right? Where do you draw the line between not wanting to be identified as a sexual object, but still understanding that sex sells? Where do you draw the line between?
Are
where
we
do
talking
you draw
about
the line
women?
between- I'm just talking about period. Men can be objectified as well as women.
I think what you draw the
Okay.
line
You know,
at is
just
what
like
you're
I've heard
doing
a man-
versus what
just
other
like I've
people
heard
are
a man
doing to you.
say-
Because
Well, I mean,
like, if we're really being honest,
Okay.
sexualization comes from
Mhm.
the idea that your bodies are inherently only made for sexual pleasure. Men look at breasts, and some women look at breasts, and they're like, "Oh, well, you shouldn't be showing those because those are for sexual desire." But technically, they really are not. And every woman has them. And whether you're showing them, or they're covered up, or they're partially covered up, that is not an inherently sexual thing. Same thing
I
as
mean,
if
technically
you have
they for feeding
they're
children,
for feeding children.
but you know.
So the same thing goes,
Yeah,
and if you
and
look
that's
at a
it,
fucking
but, okay.
9-year-old child and they're running around naked, or a 13-year-old child and they're running around naked, if you look at their body and you're seeing sexual things, you're a pervert. There's perversion there.
Okay, well that's to be
Yeah.
that's an
No,
extreme.
no. When I
Wow,
say,
that made me
yeah, I
change.
start
I
with
knew
the
it.
extreme so that I can work my way
I
back.
knew they were gonna
Yeah,
do
we
this.
understand. You and
Okay,
I
okay.
understand that. But how do we raise our children? When
Yeah.
I was a little girl, I had to sit with my legs closed. I had to make sure that I was fully dressed in the company of men. Because why? Because I had to make sure that I was not projecting an image that would attract a man. So we have
Right.
always and
Well,
forever raised children, especially women
Okay,
and
so
even men, to believe that all men are fucking predators and that as women it is our responsibility
yeah,
to
which is
fucking
kind of
control
weird.
their fucking urges because apparently they're animals and don't know how
Right.
to fucking control themselves.
Right. Which is mad weird.
So this is the thing that
But
women have been
It is.
struggling with for fucking ever.
yeah, because it's like to me it's a like it goes all the way back. Like I was saying, like what if I told you it started at like you know what I'm saying, like gentrification of the black home.
Yeah.
You know, and
No, this is
and
all
I'm not claiming and yeah, and please believe me, like when I follow up with what I'm gonna say after you finish talking, I'm not pointing the finger at the black man or the black woman. I'm just saying like this is a pattern of shit that really took place. And if you just pay attention close enough, you can see it and it'll help you. Like I'll put it this way, if you paid attention to everything that I'm about to lay out, the question wouldn't be why. The question would be what do we do now?
Yeah, well, no, we
Because the
know
is
why.
already there. The why
We
is
know why
very
and we
clear.
know where it came
Very
from. The
clear.
problem it is that people do not recognize it and they perpetrate it still. This is still shit that is going on constantly. Constantly.
Yeah, that's why I said then the question should be where do we go from here? Because that's the point. It wasn't meant to stop. It was meant to get in and it was meant to splinter. You know what I'm saying? It was meant to act as ice on wood when it's cold outside. It was meant to get into all the cracks and then it was meant to splinter everything. And from there, it's meant to cause as much destruction as possible. It's up to us to see it and stop it. So where do we go from here? Because they're not going to stop it. That was their plan the whole time. The whole time was cut off the head of the black family. We built this on their backs. We know how strong they are. Cut off their head. Cut off their head. Convince the women that they don't need the men. Offer them all this assistance and everything else.
Okay,
Then show
see,
the men
I've
on
heard
TV
that
as-
argument,
and
and
then
it
show the
did
men on
start
TV.
out. I understand because that was the entire idea behind it.
Yeah,
But
men in dresses, all kind of shit like that. Like demasculate them everywhere you
but
can.
this is the thing.
And then
This is
when
a
you do-
problem because the truth of the matter is that we as people have to be smarter than that. If your masculinity can be taken, if you think that your idea of what a man is based on what clothes you're wearing, then your masculinity was always fragile to begin with. You know what I mean? How am I number one? Oh my god, I gotta get out of here. I'm number one on the leaderboard. The fuck? Who did this?
Yeah.
You
I
did
agree
it.
with that, but to an extent,
It's
as weird
fragile
that
as
sounds,
fuck
because,
if wearing a dress makes you less of a man.
because if you smart, well, yeah, if you smart and you strong-minded, then that makes all the sense in the world. But not everybody is smart and strong-minded.
Yes, but this is the thing.
Common sense
Who
is
are
you
we?
even common.
This, when are we gonna like?
Yep.
We are. It's like we're catering to the lowest of our fucking groups with everything that we do.
That's the baseline, though, whether you like it or not.
I'm honestly I'm tired of babysitting.
When a teacher teaches, they don't teach the smartest kids in the class. They teach the
Yes,
dumbest
but they
kids.
also have different grades so that you don't have to teach the dumbest kids differently than you would teach the smarter kids.
Very true, but the goal isn't to make the smartest kids smarter. The goal is to pull everybody else up out of waste.
We're
The
not gonna
smartest
be able
kids
to
are
do
gonna be the ones who make it. That's my point. So that's why I said, where do we go from here? That's the real question, because we already know what's here and we know why it's here. The question from the beginning for me is, where do we go from here? I can tell you 100 problems in my hood right now.
I think it starts with education.
Talking about them ain't gonna solve none of it.
Wow. No, because I believe it starts with education when you're a child. Number one, the things that you teach little girls and little boys about what it means to be a little girl or a little boy shouldn't be geared towards making women responsible for men and their urges and making them into adults before their time while fucking infantilizing little boys. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but they don't know. What the fuck? How are you still alive, you bitch? Anyway, there is a low fucking bar set for black men in this, specifically in this country. not for black people
Yeah, because
entirely, but in this country,
other places around the world, we don't treat each other like this. By the way.
exactly.
Like around, like in the Bahamas and shit, like black people don't treat each other like this.
I know.
Yeah, they're not treating each other like this. By the way, that's why people tell you go see the world.
That is true.
So it opens your perspective as to
Even the way
how
people
to address the
are
problem.
parents in other countries is completely different. You know what I mean? Like, we're not in this whole situation where in other countries they're willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that their children have the best leg up. In this country, there are people who are willing to do that, but most of the time people are like, why don't I deserve to have a life too? And that type of shit where, no, you don't.
Right.
You created a human being.
I mean, the world, like let alone just African Americans or just like black people and their problems. The world itself won't ever get better until everybody is viewed as equal. It's only one direction this thing is gonna continue to go until we are equal.
Yeah, that's
and
when is
that's gonna be hard because I mean even in your own like I grew up in a black household. You know what I'm saying? And even in your own household, like, let's be honest, if you're a male, you're not shit until you make it.
yeah, but also if you're a male, you
your
are
own mama talk to you back.
I can't agree with that.
you are more likely to be
I mean,
treated like an
generally
infant,
speaking.
where you don't have to learn
Yeah,
responsibilities.
treat like an infant, but not you. Ain't
Like they
shit
tell
until
you, you're
start
not
making
shit.
money.
Like you, when you get older, you're not shit if you're not making money. But at the same time, when you're growing up, you don't even have to do the bare minimum for you to be the fucking favorite. You know what I mean? Especially if there's girls in the household. You know how much.
I think it depends on your upbringing too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's different.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I can't agree with that.
Yeah, because as a middle child, I definitely had to do more just to be noticed.
Yeah. What? Now this is my question. Middle child. What were the sexes of the children before and after?
4 girls, 2 boys. I'm dead in the middle of the 4 girls, and I got 1 older brother and 1 younger brother.
Was it only one parent in the household?
1.5. 1.5. My sisters are not by blood. So,
Okay.
it's my it was my stepmother and my father. And my father you gotta think my father gotta provide for 6 to 7 of us at any given time. So that's 2 jobs, that's 3 jobs. That's not him being able to be installed in the home the way he would like to be because bills don't give a fuck about that. Bills can make money.
So is this something that he told you growing up, or you kind of like realized like, hey, I'm gonna have to start doing things on my own, and I need to start making money to make that happen?
Well, a lot of my influence just came from me seeking it out because I had.
Wow,
One
fucking
thing,
hell.
one thing,
An enemy has 10 kills
one thing my
remaining.
father was always good at was busting his ass and providing, right? So I had plenty of time to figure the world out. I just didn't have as much help as I would have liked in doing that in the earlier stages. A lot of it came once I was already an adult and I was already matured. But by then, I'm already behind the ball on what the fuck I was supposed to be doing up to that point. So there's a discovery.
So is this
process.
basically like your own personal opinion? Because what you said is like a broad statement.
No,
And
it's
it kind
a
of
lot of
sounded
us,
like
though.
somebody told you that you're not anything unless you have to start making money.
That-
So you just
Well,
felt like you
that's
had to
that's
start
a lot
making
of
money.
us. That's a lot
Well,
of us. Think
it
about
is-
like, look, I give it to you like this. It's a reason why black millionaires is killing other black millionaires or having other black millionaires killed, and it's not because we were taught to value each other growing up. You don't see white folks beefing with each other like that. Martha Stewart don't give a fuck about how much money Rachel Ray making. It's enough money for both of them over there. They ain't doing drive-bys on each other. They ain't having cat fights. They ain't bitch this, bitch that.
That's because we have been
Look
raised
at
in a
your
system
hair.
of
Look at your
lack,
feet. Look
where
at
we
your-
act
you know
like
what
there's
I'm
not
saying?
enough spaces at the table for all of us to eat. So we have always been competing with each. It's like they did that experiment with the rats. If you put rats in a
It's the
small
Hunger
area,
Games.
yes, exactly. You will always have a
It's the
situation.
Hunger Games. Right, and that ain't love, right? So that's what I mean when I say things like you ain't shit until you come back with the bag because you're not think about it like this. What would make me want to go outside and hate somebody with money if I was taught that there's more value to life than money? Think about it. If there was somebody there to install that in me, why would I want to pick up a gun and take somebody else's hard work from me?
Well, we've talked about this before.
Why? You see? So I'm not saying like I said, I'm not pointing the finger directly at either one. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is there's a lot that's responsible for that. It's not just one or two
Yeah.
things. It's not an easy
This shit
answer.
is
It's
hundreds of years in the making.
yeah, and it yes, and it started a very long time ago. You know what I'm saying? It started a very long time ago, and the goal was to keep it going so that
And the messed up
whether
part
long
about
term
it
or
is
short
that
term,
5 kills
there's a
remaining.
huge push for people. Like I've heard the whole argument about how society is set it up to where to teach black women that they don't need black men. But the truth of the matter is that it started as society, but then it was self-perpetuating. Because when a person is left alone and has to fend for themselves for generations and cannot trust another person, it is hard to put it in your mind that you would need them.
right? But at the same time, this is about to sound like kind of weird, but it's a metaphor, right? If I'm strong enough as a person to punch back, right? There's whether right or wrong, there's only so many punches I'm going to take before I start swinging back. Right or wrong,
There's only so much what?
right or wrong, I could be. There's as a person who is strong enough to punch back, there's only so many punches I'm going to take before I begin to fight back, right or wrong. Yeah. So that's on both ends of the coin, right? It's only so many punches that black women gonna take from black men before they start to fight back, and it's only so many punches that black men is gonna take from black women before they start to fight back. So now we in this odd ass space where what our women really need from us is love, value, respect, honor, trust. But this situation that both of us find ourselves in has created so much distance between us that
An enemy is 1 kill from victory.
it's a weird space because the system itself that allowed for a lot of these things to happen then pulled the rug out, right? And left you
Come
to
on, this is
yourself,
killing 101.
you know. So that's where that's where shit gets hard because like this is just my personal opinion. Once you gentrify the male, once you cut the head off in the black household, right? Once you gentrify him and you start teaching black women, whether government, entity, the man, whatever you want to call it,
number two.
once you start teaching black women that
Once you start teaching black women that, did something happen? Am I missing something?
my bad, my fault. I was preaching and my controller died.
Once you start teaching black women what?
Like so like say from the government perspective, once you start teaching black women, hey, look, you could come over here. Oh, that dude ain't gonna do shit. Fine, don't worry about him.
But
Fuck
see,
him.
we've
We'll lock
already
him up,
we've
whatever
already
the case
taken
may
care of
be.
that for
He take
ourselves.
his
Though.
money. Right.
Like black women are starting
so
the most businesses. We are getting the most education. We are like literally
Word.
improving the shit out of ourselves. The only thing we've ever asked is for the respect and the love from people who, in a large quantity, seem to
From
want
people
us to
that
diminish our light so that they don't feel as low as they feel.
see, but then that's also the thing is like in any situation where there's an issue, you got to be able to look at it in the perspective outside of your own to be able to get to the solution. You know what I'm saying? The black man started out getting pounded on by the white man off the rip.
As did we.
And
We were there together. We were all there together.
And then somewhere along the lines, he started getting pounded on by his own women too. So yes, is it wrong
really like that, or is it that women decided to defend
I mean,
themselves against a group of people who
what
thought
does
that
what does
it was
that-
a treasure
look,
to be with a white woman?
if you not look, okay, let me ask you this. What is the average status quo? Like if you were to scroll Instagram right now or any of these social sites or just anything period, what is the average comment that comes out of the black woman's mouth about the black male? Not your comment, but the average comment. Niggas ain't what?
That's not the
Shit.
common. The most common is that they're cheaters and liars. The very next comment is that they
Well,
ain't shit.
which basically alludes to what?
Niggas ain't shit,
right?
yes.
So it's on right.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
right. So when you look at it, and now I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to justify it. I'm not trying to make me right and you
No,
wrong.
you're right.
I'm offering you
We
a
do
different
say it,
perspective as to why.
but we don't say it
we
from a.
ended
It's
up
not.
here.
This is not a vacuum. We are all complicit in this because that is my first phrase that I say when I see niggas doing commonly terrible nigga shit.
Mhm.
Is that niggas ain't
Yeah,
shit?
shit that shouldn't be glorified for sure.
Right.
But I'm just saying,